This is Teacher Gladys and welcome to my channel. For today, we will have the lesson on the different parts of speech. What do we mean by parts of speech? When we say parts of speech, it simply refers to the 8 major classifications of words in English based on their function, meaning all the words in English are classified based on the function or the job they do. In Filipino, this means mga pangunahing grupo ng mga salita base sa kanilang gamit. Why is it important that we learn the different parts of speech? First, it makes you understand the basic of sentence structure, since we know that the sentence is composed of the words or the parts of speech, then you will be able to understand the basic sentence structure itself. In the same way, you will be familiarized with English language per se. The 8 different parts of speech are the following. First, we have noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. For this particular video, we will discuss them in general and just give a few examples. Let's begin with noun. Noun in Filipino is Pangngalan. Noun is a naming word. It refers to names of people, places, things, animals, events, ideas, or feelings. In short, when we say noun, it refers to the word that we use to label the things around us. In Filipino, the definition for noun is, ito ay tumutukoy sa ngalan ng tao, hayop, bagay, lugar, pangyayari, ideya o emosyon. Remembering the definition of noun, let's try to analyze the following sentences and identify the nouns in each sentence. Let's begin. First, the people await the announcement of the president. Next, students are excited to go back to school. Let's analyze which words were used to name or to identify or to label people, things, animals, places, and the like. Let us now check your answers. First, the answers are people, announcement, and president. Second, the answers are students and school. I hope you were able to get the correct answers. Next, we have pronoun, or in Filipino, it's panghalin. The function of a pronoun is that it replaces a noun. And the word or the noun that it replaced is called pronoun antecedent. If, for example, you have the sentence, Anna likes to eat chocolates, yet she has toothache, the pronoun she refers to Anna. So Anna is the pronoun antecedent. Instead of repeating the name, we use the pronoun she. What are other examples of pronouns? We have I, he, it, they, we, you, me, and them. Of course, there are also other examples, but for now, let's have those examples. Tandaan, ang pronoun ay ginagamit pamalit sa ngalan ng tao, hayop, bagay, lugar, pangyayari, ideya, o emosyon. Let's read the following sentences and identify the pronouns in each sentence. Number 1, we are here to stay. And number 2, she wants me to taste her baked cookies. So keep in mind, again, the definition of pronouns that it replaces a noun. So what words there refer to people, that instead of having names of people, you use this word. Let us now reveal the answers. Number 1, the answer is we. And for number 2, there are 3 answers. We have she, me, and her. Next on our list is verb, or in Filipino, Pandiwa. The common misconception about verbs is that these words state action. But you have to remember that not all verbs state action. Some of them state being. So our definition for verb is that it states action or being. Examples of action verbs we have eat, dance, walk, run, and for be verbs or your linking verbs we have is, are, am, was, were, and be. Sa Filipino, ang definition for verb, ito ay salitang nagsasaad ng kilos o galaw. Let's read the sentences together and identify the verb in each sentence. Number 1, my mother cooked my favorite dish. Then number 2, he is my hardworking father. Remember the definition for verb, which word there states action or being. Let's reveal the answers. Number 1, cooked, and number 2 is. I hope you got the correct answer. Kita. Dito pa. Tingnan mo. Next, we have adjective, or in Filipino, it's pang-uri. Definition for adjective is that it describes a noun or a pronoun. You have to take note of the word that it describes because later when we go to adverb, it somehow has the same function, which is to describe. It's just that there's a difference with the word that they describe. So for adjective, it may be used to describe the color, size, shape, material, age, etc. So remember, ang adjective ay salitang naglalarawan sa pangalan at panghalip. Now, I want you to identify the adjective in each sentence. Beginning with number 1, the meal was delicious. Number 2, math is my favorite subject. Answers: number 1, delicious, and number 2, favorite. Number 5, we have adverb or pang-abay. Just like what I told you, adverb also describes. It's just that this time it describes verb, adjective, or another adverb. So an adverb may tell the manner, meaning how is the action done, time, when did it happen, and then place, where did it take place, frequency means how many times, gaano kadalas, and then for degree, up to what extent, gaano katindi. So tandaan, ang adverb ay salitang naglalarawan sa pandiwa, pang-uri, o kapwa pang-abay. I want you to analyze two sentences and identify the adverb in each sentence. Beginning with number 1, we should take a bath every day. And then number 2, I really want to attend the concert. So again, recall the definition. It describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb. So alin dyan, identify first which is the verb, or kung adjective naman, and then the word that describes that action or that adjective. So let's reveal the answers. Number 1, every day. Kasi the action is to take a bath. And then the question is, how many times? It should be every day. Okay? And then number 2, gaano katindi, or how much do you want to attend the concert? The answer is really, yeah, I really, really want to attend the concert. So it's up to what extent do you want to do it. Diba? Okay, so those are the answers. Next, we have preposition or pang-ukol. Preposition shows relationship. It may tell about time, place, or position. Siguro, preposition is actually one of the most confusing or one of the most difficult topics to discuss with students. So common examples of prepositions are in, on, at, under, below, to, into, and by. So sa Filipino, ito ay salitang nag-uugnay sa Pangngalan, Panghalip at Pandiwa sa iba pang bahagi ng pangungusap. So halimbawa, we have sa and na. Sa Filipino, there are actually just a few prepositions, but in English, there are actually a lot of prepositions. Time to analyze the following sentences and identify the preposition in each sentence. Number 1, The bag is on the table. The cat was hiding behind the chairs. So analyze which were their states, position or place. Revealing the answers, number 1, we have on, and number 2, we have behind. What? Ano po? Dali. Magsasalita sa natin. Huwag mong galawin yung mic.
Water.
Number 7, we have conjunction or pangatnig. Conjunction connects words, phrases, clauses, and sentences. So there are actually 3 types of conjunctions. We have coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. So for coordinating, I'm sure you're familiar with fun boys, or, and nor, but, or, yet. So examples of subordinating conjunctions, we have because and while. For correlative conjunctions, these are partners. So we have either or, both, and. Sa Filipino, ang conjunction ay nag-uugnay sa mga salita, parirala o sugnay na pinagsusunod-sunod. Halimbawa, at, saka, subalit. Let's try this one. Identify the conjunction in each sentence. Alin dyan yung words na nagko-connect ng words, clauses, phrases, or sentences? Number 1, Edwin and Iazi are best of friends. Number 2, she didn't study well, so she failed the test. Answers 1 and, so it connects the names Edwin and Iazi. And then for number 2, the answer is so. It connects the 2 clauses, your 2 independent clauses. She didn't study well. That's 1 complete sentence. She failed the test. That's also another sentence. Finally, we have interjection or padamdam. So an interjection is an exclamatory statement or utterance. So examples, wow, and then hooray. So ito ay salitang nagpapahayag ng matinding damdamin. Halimbawa sa Filipino, hoy, yay! Let's proceed. Let's identify the interjection in each sentence. Usually, interjections are placed at the beginning of each sentence. Number 1, wow, that was awesome. Then number 2, oh, now I know. So obviously, which is the interjection in each sentence? Number 1, wow, and then for number 2, oh. So there you have it. Again, let's just recap the 8 parts of speech. Number 1, we have noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So let's see how much you remember. If you want to test your knowledge, I want you to log into your quizzes account and answer the exercise entitled Parts of Speech Review. So there you have it. So that ends our lesson on the different parts of speech. I hope you learned something from me. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and thank you, class. By the way, do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Remember, we should never stop learning. Bye. Thank you for watching.